in Washington, he gets very frustrated. We get very frustrated, the community, because he's not getting the support of the administration nor the legislature, at least a resolution urging the administration to act. You know why?
I sponsored a resolution endorsing one of his resolutions. Maybe I'm the exception. No, but let me answer your two-point question. First one is the public hearings. The chairmen of the committees hold public hearings. It is announced. It is advertised in the media. All you need to do is read the paper, and you should be able to find out. The second part, it's really, he works for U.S. Congress.
No, he works for us.
Oh, he works at the U.S. Congress, rather.
And you also work for us.
Believe me, Agnes, I know that. You remind me constantly, and I know that. It's unfortunate. I wish we did have the same direction from all three. I wish we did, but I can't speak for the governor, nor can I speak for him. Yes.
May I just say something? Oscar told me to say something because I have had this conversation with Oscar. I am saying that the 2,900 retirees right now, it will, even if we put what we're thinking, and it moves forward and everything gets crossed and dotted, it will increase to over to 3,000 because there are people in the system who are already ready to retire. And we would have to ask them, you want this program, you better retire. And those of you who are already retired will not be in Social Security, so you will not have to worry about paying more.
Is you guys working together so for the common good?
Every time I have an idea, I share with them.
And I always attend these meetings.
Last meeting, there were only 3 legislators. They were all invited.
That's the town hall. We have a meeting.
The town hall meeting. There were only 3.
Can we get back to the subject? Any questions on the bill?
I'm sorry.
Can I recommend him? Ruth?
I have 2 questions. One of them, what's the status of the derivative beneficiary repeal bill? Because you said you were trying to help, and that certainly is a stumbling block for the retirement fund. And the second question is perhaps an observation as well as a question. When people run out, when you run out of money, you tend to cut back on your expenses. And I don't see any significant. I didn't hear you talk about a single bill that would reduce expenses within the government. In fact, my understanding is from what was in the paper that the budget for the next year showed an increase for the legislature. And it seems to me that taxing businesses who are already struggling to raise more revenue is not the full answer. There's got to be a cut in expenses as well, and I don't see the legislature doing anything to cut expenditures anywhere. And I just would like to bring that up. Thank you.
The status of the derivative bill, and I think members here can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe right now that bill was referred by the Speaker to the Committee on JGO. It's really the Speaker's call, the leadership.
Every day it's in limbo. It costs retirement on more money. They cannot invest their money because they have no money there.
That answered that question, said the JGO committee. Now, as far as what is the legislature, the government doing, I'm not really sure I'm in a position to answer that. I voted on the budget bill, yes, to prevent shutdown. But as far as the budget that's there right now is a bare bone budget. I'm really, the legislature's budget did go up. It really didn't have to go up. It shouldn't have gone up. We were willing to live with the 58,000. We used to get 100.
Repealing the rebates, very much in favor. But why only a portion? Why couldn't you repeal all the rebates? But then, along with that, ensure that there's some mechanism to make sure that all that money that is available to the government doesn't get spent somewhere else, that it actually goes to the retirement fund. Because I can see that it'll never make it.
You answered your own question. You know?
Mr. Rayford.
This has got to be the final question. The federal government is throwing us out of their house.
Congressman?
She just suddenly said, make arrangements for another meeting. This one's over.
Okay, my final comment, and this is it. And I'm very glad that we have people from the legislature present tonight.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, thank you, Joe.
I'd like to know when this is going to happen. That your salary, your extra play money, I call it, whether $150,000 or $75,000 is going to be reduced, and if so, how quickly?
Good question.
Thank you.
I earn $39,300.
I'm talking about discretionary fund, and
I don't have that discretion. No, I'm serious. People don't seem to understand this. Senators from Tinian and Rhoda do have discretionary use of their own funds, and I think our representatives from Tinian and Rhoda too. Legislators from Saipan do not. I don't have a penny to use for my discretion.
Maybe I should clarify that.
Sure.
I'm not talking about you and you alone. I'm talking about the overall thing, okay? Take the whole thing.
Okay.
Because you were talking about counting facts.
Yeah.
And I'm not pointing at you as a person or a legislator. I'm just talking about when are the legislators going to consider reducing the facts? That's it.
Well, we've gone from a constitutionally authorized budget of 155 down to 50 some, and then, with this budget up to 70, so it's been cut more than half. I only have 2 employees. Basically, it's paying for the cost of telephone, my fax, and phone bills, and pretty much it. I don't know what fact really that you're talking about.
From those delegates that fly in and fly out.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.